Hey y'all, I'm back in the house. Just came back home. And if anybody knows me, y'all know that if something's on my mind or on my head, I have to get it off, or I will be like the exorcist with my head spinning around on the inside. Like, because I can't get out what I have to say. And what a lot of people don't know about me is that I'm very sensitive. I'm what you call a sensitive. Not sensitive in that aspect, but a sensitive. I can feel. I have the gift to feel. And I can really feel. And sometimes it's overwhelming to me when you feel everybody energy, and it drains you and takes something out of you when you're sensitive. And I say sensitive, not on no old devil worshiping, none of that, because it ain't none of that. We have people that are in the church that are sensitives. We have seers in the church, so I have a gift, and it's overwhelming at times. And I wouldn't say I hate it because it has brought a lot of happiness to people when I do speak at times. So I will say this, and a lot of people probably know me for years and don't know this about me. You could be mad, boy. You could be, I feel it. Just make a long story short. So, why is it that some of the people and anybody that's been on a journey anywhere can relate to this? So, this is real. Some people that you think is your biggest supporters are sometimes your biggest haters on the low. And that ain't new. This ain't something new under the sun. It's been happening forever. But when it happens personally to you and you feel it, you be like, dang. Then you be like, wow. Like, really? Then you be like, really, bitch? Like, so it's like some things hurt you and bother you. You may act like it doesn't, but things hurt you and bother you. And, when I started on this journey, which may have been a pop up to some people, but it's been a journey that's been taking place within me for years. And I call it transformation. I call it wake up. I call it eye opener or whatever it may be. But this has been going on for a long time with me and this transition and this place that I'm going to. So, then when people get a hold of it, they be like, this what they ain't saying it to you, but this what you getting. Yeah, you see that? This what the fuck you go. Oh, I'm on YouTube. Stop it. They're already trying to ban some stuff. So, but when you feel that stuff, that hurts you and bothers you, especially when you really genuinely love and care about people, but I feel, I feel the energy. I know who is for me and who is against me without us even having a conversation about it. And, and yeah, I might give you, yeah, y'all. But deep inside, I know who is with me and who is against me. Don't get it messed up. Okay. So I'm just dealing with a lot of stuff, and it's overwhelming, y'all. It's overwhelming. And sometimes I may take that energy and mistake it as my own. And I have to, reevaluate and say, that's not my energy. That's somebody else's energy that you allowed to latch onto you and drain you. So there's times where I feel drained and I'm like, why do I feel drained? I was just 1 minute. Then the next minute I'm like, and I ain't bipolar. It's not bipolar. It's the energies. The energies drawing from you. You be exhausted, honey. And that's why they say do not become weary in well doing. Because people will make you weary. They make you weary. And I'm not gonna be weary. I'm trying to be on a happy, nice, good vibe journey. And I don't want to be involved with people and their energies. So get your energy right before you come in my presence. If you know that you coming in my presence, just know this ain't no name on it, but if the shoe fits, wear it. Please put it on tight. And know that before you come in my presence, get your energy together. Because I already know your energy before, in there, before you could say one word out your mouth. I dig it. Okay? And I just had to stop what I'm doing just to say that because, you become weary. And everybody in your heart of hearts that's sitting here wondering who I'm talking about, you already know who you are. Because you know in your heart how you feel about me or how any other interaction that we had. You already know whether it was good, bad, or negative or whatever from your heart. So I don't got to tell you who you are. You know who you are. So please let's get it together and let's encourage one another. Let's lift each other up because that's what we're supposed to do. Lift one another up, you know, not tear each other down. And you don't have to tear somebody down with a word. You could tear somebody down with your energy, baby. And that's the truth. Get that energy together before you come in my presence. Okay, because right now I'm crawling, baby. I'm crawling, but I keep looking up and I keep looking up that hill and I'm going to get up that hill, and nothing happens for a reason. Nothing happens by chance, and when one door closes, another one is opening up. It's opening up and we got to go through it. So I'm going through my door, you know, and I don't know what's on the other side, but I hope to know what's on the other side. But I'm not going to stop till I get there. I'm not going to let fear. I'm not going to let nothing. I'm not going to let little people and stuff with little minds and stuff, because I loved this back in the day. They said great minds talk about ideas, average minds talk about events, and small minds talk about people. So, I ain't got time for it. So, just keep the energy right. Get it right. That's all I got to say because I'm going up the hill. And what I'm going to tell you when I get up the hill, I'm going to tell you, keep that same energy when I was on my way up the hill. Keep that same energy when I get up that hill. Okay? Because when I get up that hill, I'm going to remember that energy. So don't come with some old new energy because I'm going to remember that energy. So I'm saying keep that same energy. And that is my had to say for the day off of my chest. So like I said, we're going to continue to have a blessed day. But just know that, energy is felt. Energy is real. Energy is so real that it don't never die. It just transforms. So let's watch our energy and how we give it to people. Because the people that you love the most could be the ones that's really plotting your downfall. Or the ones saying, yeah, encourage each other. That's all I got to say. I got to go back to work. Have a blessed day and have a blessed day on purpose.